right, welcome back. Just finished setting up the road. Got a couple cameras out there. We're gonna get the Losi powered up. I've got the reaction tires on it and no foams on the inside, because a lot of people were saying just get rid of the foams and that'll solve my issue. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Grab our mat. Got to get a signal. Usually helps moving it around to catch a satellite. Still no satellite. Ten satellites. Drag. Ready. Testing. All right, let's give it a shot without crashing. Oh. Oh. It rolled over on during braking. Slid to the side and rolled over. Those tires are so soft now that if it gets sideways, it will literally roll over. So, read 2750, 47 miles an hour. Well, that was no good. Why did the screen change? Drag. That really sucked. It went straight though. So ready. Testing. All right, so now I'm not going to brake. Rolled over again. Rolled over again. It literally keeps rolling over when I hit the brakes with no foams in the tire. I didn't even hit the brakes that time. I just let it roll out. Now it's on its lid. So it does look like the tires work with no foams in it, but I can't get it to stop rolling over. It's got so much traction at the end. I let it roll past. Here's the finish line. So I let off here, and you can see how far I let it roll. And then I gradually touched the brake. It spun to the side. The tire folded, and it rolled. That's twice it did the same thing. So even though the tires are hooking, I definitely got to do something about this stupid braking. I'm going to end up messing up this car. I think I broke a wheel. I broke that front wheel because it bit so hard. Yep, it popped the steering link off the ball. So it's biting really hard at the end, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I hate this this thing. So read 280, 47 miles an hour. So the tires are working, but I'm gonna end up destroying this RC trying to get it stopped. Steering. See, there's the brakes. 10% brake. But every time I get up to speed, the stupid thing wants to roll now. No brakes on the thing. At least the steering link popped off. Now it's not going straight. I don't know. It is a hot day. It's definitely not bouncing in the rear with no foams in it. People, both my GoPros stopped filming. They probably got too hot. Let's go to drag, ready, testing. I think the tires are too sticky as it is. I hear a car coming behind me. I'm gonna walk up to these cameras because I heard the beeps like they both went off. So read 2810, 48 miles an hour. So I think that's all I'm going to get out of it. It's definitely hooking and going way straight. Let's see what this GoPro says. Oh, it's still filming. So it must have been the other one that turned off. The reaction tires are working. If you guys, you'll see what I did to the shocks. I made a drastic change on that left rear shock because I needed more spring pressure. Seemed like every first hit, it was, let's see. Yeah, this one went off. So this GoPro died. The sun killed it. Yeah, it seems like it's going perfectly straight off the hit now, especially with the reaction tires on it. So I'm gonna gear back up. I'll show you what I ended up having to do. I'm gonna show you the change I made last minute this morning to my right rear shock of this thing. Because I haven't got spring tension. So what I've done on this shock, I've literally, even though this is adjustable, I needed more spring tension here on the left side because it keeps going left. So I added the smallest shim to it and left it where it was at. And then I took the other side and I loosened it way up. So now it's going dead straight. And I did that by pushing on the back and it's going down. You can see how slow the rear is to reacting. And then I moved the wheelie bar up so that it's not hitting the ground and unloading the suspension. And my clutch is really hot, and you can see the small pinion that's on there. I want to say that's an 18 tooth. It's marked on it. Let's see. Yeah, Robinson Racing 18 tooth pinion. So that's where I'm at with this thing, and the reaction tires did work. So I'm gonna get the GPS off of this one, get this battery unplugged, because you can only get, especially in this heat, it tears up these batteries. So I get about 4 runs to a battery, and with, you know, the 100-degree temperature, this motor is smoking hot, and so is the ESC. So 1-2 runs and that's gonna be it. But literally this thing is gripping really hard on this. It's a good road. So I'm gonna throw this thing in here upside down so that I'm not flat spot, and there's no foam in this tire at all. We took the foam out, but now what's happening when it slides out at the end, it's gripping the side and literally rolling over. So yes, it did fix the tires, taking out the foams. It's not hopping no more, but it's literally creating a rollover issue at the end. So, but go straight as an arrow. So I'm gonna get the GPS in this one. We're gonna get the Slash doing some hits here, and we'll be right back. All right, out here with the Slash. Now this one I made a bunch of changes to. I limited the front shocks. You wanna go turn on the other camera? I limited the front shocks. I put aluminum wheels up front, and I moved the wheelie bar up. Now I forgot to glue. I still haven't glued those wheelie bar wheels. So hopefully they'll be okay. Hopefully I just don't even get on the wheelie bar. Oh, somebody's coming. So we're gonna go drag, ready, testing. This ground is sticky today. This one goes left normally, and I hear a car behind me. Right behind me. This one goes left or right, so I'm not gonna do a burnout again. So here we go. 3/4 trigger. So I let off way early because the hit wasn't that good. It spun tire. So read 280, 45 miles an hour. Still did a good time. It's really hot today, guys. Over 100. So testing. It is a little squirrely in the back, but I could have picked up some rocks. Somebody was asking why I do a burnout every time. And I do it to get the dirt off the tires. Now I am pointed straight down the track, so hopefully it doesn't go right. 3/4 trigger. So it literally brought up the wheels and set the wheels back down just like I wanted it to do. That was the change I made with the aluminum wheels and the wheelie bar. I wish I had the other camera closer. So 2640, 47 miles an hour, and it went pretty much straight. So I think it's going to be probably too hot to run it again. So I think it's going to be probably too hot to run it again. So let's turn this off. Okay. Car's coming. It's going to start getting busy. Everybody coming home from work. I'll show you what's on the inside of this one, and I'll show you the gears. I haven't changed the gears on this one. And I can't go up this bump with this car. It's too low in the front. So I have to back up. So let me show you what's going on with this one. Shocks really did help, and the wheels helped tremendously in the front of this RC. So we made the shock correction to where it's lifting up both wheels. I put the Reefs front wheels on it with the wide tire. Let's get this thing unplugged. The GNS is mounted in the back. The battery's all forward because the slashes are light in the front. You can see, you can see my gear ratio. It says right on the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says 29 tooth on the pinion. Plenty of slop. Still have the 48 pitch. 76 tooth it looks like. Spur, stock. Still running the 2 in the back and the 2 over here. I haven't made any rear shock changes, only the front to fix it picking up. And then I changed these wheelie bars and I moved it up to the middle hole again. You can see how high I'm back up at 2 fingers under the rear. So now it picks up on the wheelie bar, travels about half track, and then sets down with the aluminum wheels in the front and once the rear shocks collapse. So we're doing really good. Tires are even on both sides. And that's it. It's a basic slash now. So this one I'm going to leave where it's at. It's done being tested. I don't, I could gear up, but in summertime, I just don't think it's worth it. The motor is extremely hot. I mean, extremely. Making 2 hits. We're going to leave it on its roof. Go ahead and put the body in here. Pick up all my clips from the Losi. I forgot I left them out here. Put those in there. So the Losi tires did fix. So there we go, guys. I think both of these are ready to go. I still want to get the Losi down to a 2.6. So I might play with gearing on it, but I'm going to get out of this sun because I'm breathing heavy. It's so hot. It's 3 o'clock right now. And literally it is hot. Well, it says 122 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know if that's correct because the sensor on the front bumper's been acting up. But road temp I know is around 140. I didn't bring a temp gun with me, but that's it. So there you go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.